The war between Russia and Ukraine that is still generating diplomatic tension. NATO is yet to make Ukraine a member, although its allies are offering the nation support. Ukraine says Russian forces are facing the heat of counteroffensive and are being pushed backwards. We have details in this report.
NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg says, although a formal invitation has not been extended to Ukraine for NATO membership, efforts are underway to bring the country closer to NATO. Mr. Stoltenberg emphasizes that NATO's door remains open and that the decision to invite Ukraine lies with the country and its allies, not Russia. He emphasized the importance of increased defense spending and meeting capability targets to ensure peace and security. Mr. Stoltenberg also confirms that he has no intention of seeking an extension to his term as Secretary General. The German Chancellor Olaf Scholz acknowledged the possibility of the Russian aggression lasting for an extended period, but clearly stated that his country remains committed to the defense of every inch of NATO territory.
We agree on that NATO's door is open. We have demonstrated that with the invitation of Finland and Sweden. We also agree on what we stated in 2008, that Ukraine will become a member of the alliance. We also agree that it's not for Russia, but for Ukraine and NATO allies to decide when the time is right to invite Ukraine. Russia doesn't have a veto over NATO decisions.
On the flip side, in Ukraine, President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has addressed the Supreme Commander-in-Chief staff meeting on his country's counter-offensive. He says Ukrainian defenders have successfully maintained their positions without any losses, while Russian soldiers do nothing but suffer losses.
The evil state has no such fortifications or reserves that will stop Ukraine. Because we are on our own land, and this gives us the greatest strength. I thank all of our warriors, every soldier, every sergeant, every officer, and every general who are involved in our active offensive and defensive actions now. International step only convinces again and again that the world should work more actively with the peace formula. Because this is the only formula that responds comprehensively enough to every aspect of Russian madness. And one more thing, the World Bank. I spoke with the president of the bank today, and not only about cooperation now, but also about the post-war transformation of Ukraine. About the decisions and steps, about the new doctrine of a new Ukraine, a victorious Ukraine, steps that we will prepare and implement.
Meanwhile, the Ukrainian military says intense battles have continued in the country's eastern Donetsk region as Kyiv tries to dislodge Russian troops from southern areas.